Welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby Ritchie, and I'm so glad that you're here today. I know sometimes just learning something new can be a huge challenge, and I honor that and our time together. Now, if you're new to my channel, what I do is I talk about tech skills for older adults. It's what I specialize in. I started this company, Senior Savvy, 5 years ago, and it's truly the marriage of two things I love: helping older adults and teaching technology. And today we're going to talk about how do you sell your stuff online? Yeah, we're going to talk about that because the way that you can sell your belongings online has changed a lot in the last couple of years. And I know that many of you have got some great stuff around your house. And sure, if you want to take it to Goodwill, definitely, by all means, if you want to donate it, definitely, by all means. But if there's something of value and you want to earn some money with it, there are ways that you can do that. And I want to share those with you today. There are many online selling sites and apps that you can use from your phone. Just take a snapshot and post it. And this technology has gotten a lot easier over the past 3 or 4 years. So if you're just joining me for today, again, my name is Abby. I'm the founder of Senior Savvy, and I also have created a lot of courses for you to take in your own time. But today, we're going to talk about getting started with selling your items online. We'll talk about some of the best websites that you can be tapping into. We're going to talk about being safe, because I want you to be safe when you're doing this, and ways that you can improve your sales. So first, let's talk about getting started. Anytime you're going to start selling things, I think it's easier to gather everything up first and line it up and figure out what it is you are going to sell. So that's the first thing. Second to that, you need to discern if it's sell worthy or not. And what I mean by that is you're going to want to go online, maybe eBay. I think eBay is a great place to figure out if something is sell worthy or not. And you're going to want to find out, is this particular China set or book or album really sell worthy before you put the work into it? And if you really want a great tutorial on how to do this, and you need more help, every single website I went to, whether it was Craigslist, eBay, Poshmark, we'll talk about that, has a tutorial on how to sell your stuff on this certain platform. You can type that in and you can get more information. Now let's talk about the top best websites. And when I'm talking about websites, I'm also talking about apps and solutions you can access on your phone. The first one is Facebook Marketplace. So if you're already on Facebook, great. There's a marketplace where buyers and sellers are going to look for things in your area, which helps save on that shipping. Now, Craigslist is pretty much the OG of resale, and they have a free website. You can go on there and look at, see what is for sale, and you can post an ad. All right. Additionally, there's eBay, and I've been using eBay for years and years and years, and I found it great to buy used items as well as sell used items. If you're a crafter and you've made quilts the past 10 years and now you want to create a quilt store, Etsy is a perfect place to buy homemade crafts and to sell homemade crafts. I wanted to get a certain macrame display to put over my couch, and I knew Etsy would be the place for me to find it, because that's where creative people are creating and posting, as well as selling their information of their goods. There's also an app called Nextdoor, and these are for your neighbors, all living within a certain radius of where you're at. And so if you just want to maybe sell something in your neighborhood only and keep it a little more tightened to your area, Nextdoor is perfect for that. One of my favorites is OfferUp. OfferUp is a local selling opportunity. And the reason I like it so much is because it's easy. It's very easy to use the OfferUp app on your phone, take a picture of what it is you want to sell, and then input the description and post it. And then people in your area can find it and connect with you to see if it's still available. What else? We also have ThredUp. I love shopping on ThredUp because it's gently used clothing. And I typically, if I find something I really, really like, sometimes I want multiples of it, right? Or if you know you're always an extra small in Chico's, for instance, and you want to find another one of those extra small tops, OfferUp is going to have gently used clothing, and you can search for exactly the one that you're looking for, as well as post your items, your clothing for sale. If you have a lot of CDs, DVDs, and games, Declutter is a great place to post your items. And now Shopify is one of the top online sites for creating your own store. And so if you have a lot of things, maybe it's, a whole selection of devices, for instance, or books or something like that, and you want to create a store, you can do that on Shopify. Now, Poshmark and Mercari, they're kind of similar to ThredUp. They both sell new and gently used apparel, as well as handbags and wallets and shoes. And so Poshmark is great for also finding things in your size, things that might be a little more high end than, say, Mercari or ThredUp. Now, here are a couple of tips for keep playing it safe, because I want you to be safe online. I don't want you to be taken. And the first thing I want you to do when you're considering buying something online like this is to look at their profile and to see whether or not they've got some reviews, because that's going to help you know that this seller and buyer are legitimate. Next, I want you to really scrutinize the item that you are interested in, okay? Scrutinize it, because if it seems too good to be true, it will be too good to be true, all right? Anytime you make an exchange, whether you're buying or selling, please do it in a public place. Go to Starbucks, go to Walgreens, go to a parking lot, and do it there. It's going to help you protect your privacy. And do not share any personal information, whether it's your address, your phone number, your bank account. Try to do everything within the app, and this will protect you, okay? So if something does go wrong, it will protect you. So do all of that chatting within the app. Now, if you're finding you want to make more, right, and you're posting and you're selling and it's not working for you, here are some tips. First of all, use as many keywords as possible so that the person who's looking for what you're selling can find you, all right? And so in your headline, you're going to want to say, extra small, Chico's woman's top, black, right? And this way, the person who's looking for that, they're going to be typing in those keywords and they'll be able to find your posting. Please take as many pictures as possible. Try to make them as undistracting as possible as well. And if you can put them on a white table, even better. But do take as many pictures as possible and list out your description with dimensions. All right, people always leave this out, so please list out your item with dimensions and give as much information as possible. Almost all the payments can be done through PayPal, which protects your purchase. But if you want, you could also do it and ask for it in cash if you're doing it in a neighborhood exchange, for instance. And a lot of people are going to want to negotiate with you on the price. It's like a garage sale, right? And so if you posted it $20, chances are they're going to ask you if you want to sell it at $18. And if it's something that you're just willing to sell, go ahead. Be open to the negotiation. Also, keep in mind that you're providing a level of customer service, right? So you want to make sure that you're responsive and that you're available to answer their questions. Otherwise, they will lose interest. If you're going to go out of town and you just posted something, you can always write on there, I'm going to I will write back to you after the 20th, for instance. Now, I've got some final tips for you. The first one here is be honest, all right? If you are not honest and something has a scratch on it or a tear and you sell it, they're going to send it back to you, all right? They're going to send it back to you. So you want to make sure to be honest, to be factual. You also want to make sure that you create a title that's very descriptive, because if people can't find you, they can't buy from you. So you want to make sure that your title is very descriptive. Now, guess what? We are at the end. And what I want to say to you is this: if you need any help at any time whatsoever, I want you to reach out to me. You can always find me on Facebook. You can also find me on YouTube. And here is my information. Feel free to reach out to me and I can help you post and sell your items so that you can get some money back for them. As always, it is a pleasure and an honor to be with you today. Thank you so much.